What's happening, Premier League fans? Hope you guys are good. Matchweek 15 starting with Chelsea facing Newcastle. Saturday noon, we've got Chelsea going to this game having won against Swansea. A crafty sort of performance, but they managed to get a win. That's the most important. You've got Newcastle also coming into this game having drawn against West Brom. I predicted a draw, given that Newcastle we're going to face a team that hadn't been playing well as well. So I didn't expect much to happen between those two teams. But Newcastle, you don't have Papiss to score that incredible goal he scored last time. I don't know, about 3 or 4 seasons ago. What you have is a team that could bowl when we need to play. Chelsea, I don't feel like they're the type of team that would want to lose any points, especially given how City and United are already starting to pull away from everyone else. So Newcastle may want to show some resilience, but Chelsea are going to turn up victorious. Stay lovely, Newcastle, but it's not going to be your day. Brighton against Liverpool. It's going to be the first meeting between those two teams. Brighton currently 10th, Liverpool 5th. Shows how Brighton have already, in a certain sense, adjusted themselves to life in the Premier League. But Brighton plays extremely well at home. They either don't concede many goals at home, or they manage to get at least a point. Liverpool, without Salah in the starting 11, without Salah starting, they managed to beat West Brom and Stoke by 3-0. Salah eventually came on and scored a brace. But Liverpool, for me, are too strong of a team to go and perhaps even get a draw, which is what I'm predicting against Brighton. Yet, I still believe Liverpool can go away and probably manage a close win. But don't be surprised if it stays a draw. These two teams, they're tricky. Brighton, for me, at home, they could get a draw. Liverpool on the road, you never know. But I believe Mohamed Salah may actually come in again and do his business and probably get a win. So I will go for a draw. But Liverpool, draw/win for Liverpool. Everton against Huddersfield. Everton, having won comfortably at home after all the travels, they're back at home. Now it's Huddersfield who's travelling. Huddersfield travel to London, lost against Arsenal 5-0. Now they're travelling to Everton to host a team that won 4-0, where Rooney had a hat-trick. Huddersfield and Everton is going to be the first meeting in the top flight, but seeing how well Everton has been playing since, if you look at the game, they literally controlled the entire game. They didn't show any sign of weaknesses against West Ham. But again, it's West Ham. West Ham is currently ranked 19th. It's currently 19th in the league, so it's going to be a tough test for them. But I won't be surprised if Huddersfield could actually turn up there and probably get a draw. Like I said, Huddersfield in that game against Arsenal, it was until the 17th minute where they probably, in a certain sense, lack a certain level of fitness, where Arsenal took over the game and ended up winning 5-0. But until the 17th minute, it was only 1-0. So Huddersfield, they were quite resilient team. Going to Everton, they could probably pose a threat or two and probably manage a draw. So I see this game as being a draw between Everton. Leicester against Burnley. Leicester has been hard to predict. Claude Puel has steadied the ship in a certain sense. They've managed a 2-1 win against Spurs. Spurs is going in the wrong direction. But Burnley, on the other hand, 4 out of 5 games, and the only lost game against Arsenal. It shows how good this team is. They are for real. And the 2 previous meetings between the 2 teams have been wins for both teams. So 1 apiece. I'm going to go for Burnley to it's going to be a draw. I'm seeing a draw. Leicester are going to be able to defend properly. Burnley are going to allow Leicester to go at them like Spurs did, and I see a draw against these two teams. Stoke against Swansea. Stoke lost 3-0 against Liverpool. People are not really scared of playing against Stoke these days. Like there was a time where people would be like, we're going at the Hawthorns. Like, it's the Hawthorns. You don't turn up there and expect to win and probably win emphatically like Liverpool did. But people are not scared anymore playing against Stoke. And Swansea going in this game currently ranked 19th, probably going to feel the same way. So they, having only managed 1 point out of 5 games, should think, right, this is a game for us to probably manage more than 1 point. And Stoke are not too much of a threat to anyone. Wilfred Boney is going back to his old ground, so for me, I see Swansea probably coming away with the 3 points. So Swansea to win that game. Watford against Spurs, 7th against 8th. You've got Watford who lost 4-2 against United. You got Spurs who lost 2-1 against Leicester. So both losing their previous games, would want to get at least a draw, a point in that game. But Spurs want the top 4. Watford, you want to at least cement yourself in the top 10. I don't feel like Watford being at home would want to allow Spurs to come away from their stadium with 3 points. So these guys are going to play defensively, going to play really well defensively. And if they were to show the resilience they showed in United for about a good part of the second half, they should be able to probably get a win. But Spurs, they'll probably get the tactics right against that team. Having won on the 2 previous occasions that these guys have met, I feel like Spurs are going to come away with the 3 points. So Spurs to win that game for me. West Brom against Palace. Both teams going into this game haven't had draws in their previous games. Pardew is the new manager at West Brom. He's going to face Palace. Going to be slightly awkward, but it's football, it's business. That's what happens. I see a draw between these two teams. Arsenal going against Man United, which is probably the game of the week. You've got Arsenal ranked currently at 4th against United 2nd. Mourinho against Wenger. Both won 3 out of the past 4 matches and lost 1. So United, you won emphatically against Watford. Arsenal, you showed up big time against Huddersfield. Who's going to give in? I'm going to go for the home team to show what they're made of and probably prove to Mourinho that yes, we are here, we mean business, and we want to stay in that top 4, probably chase for the number 1 spot. Arsenal are going to win this game. Bournemouth against Southampton, which is the first game on Sunday. Bournemouth against Southampton is probably the South Coast derby. I don't know if you could call it that way, but they lost against Burnley. Southampton played really well against City. Anti-Ram Sterling will start to show that he's worthy of that big money transfer from Liverpool. But if they play like they did against City, they can come away with a win. Bournemouth, they've got a very good manager. They're playing at home. I'm going to go for them to win that game. So the last week of Matchweek 15 is Man City going against West Ham. City, you can't go against them at the moment. West Ham, you lost against Everton in a very embarrassing manner. You only managed 2 points out of 5 games. You're not going to try to threaten City. These guys have a bench which is strong enough that could probably make your starting 11. These guys will be too strong for you, City, to win that game. So those are my predictions for Match Week 15. In terms of probably fantasy, I will have got, if you have Harry Kane in your team, definitely make a captain. City going into that game, they probably start Aguero, so another captain there. Dele Alli, probably vice captain, because I feel like he's going to turn up against Watford. Ericsson as well could probably turn up against Watford. Vardy probably do what he did against Spurs. So captain or vice captain should do the business for you. Wayne Rooney, definitely captain again. So that's all for my predictions. Hope you guys are good. Make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. See you. Peace.